Alright, day 5 of my tank setup, and as you can see, right now the main lights haven't came on yet, but there's my aquarium, nice and clear, deep sand bed. Again, day 5 of my transformation to set up my 20-gallon to reef system. I was able to add a couple of fish. As you see, the green chromuses up top. Very peaceful, community oriented, schooling type fish. So recommended is three or more is recommended for your tank. An individual specimen doesn't tend to do well in the home environment. Home aquarium, they're social fish, so they need to be in the community. So two doesn't really work, for a schooling fish. It's got to be 3 or more. As you see, they're kind of great. I've also got 2 clown gobies. You're not going to be able to see them this morning, and I was able to get 2 corals started in the tank. I've got a finger leather, and they call it Christmas tree leather, finger coral. Hard to see, let me turn the lights on. And I got also a Recordia mushroom. So, and the skimmer's working really good. That's from the side view here. Good water movement from the other side. And there's the side view there of my tank, and you can see the gobies, the chromus is swimming around. So let me go ahead and flick the light on. Should be on time. There's my protein scanner. You'll see that too well. Guess it's not time for the lights to come on. Let me go ahead and click them on for you real quick. There we go. So here we go. There is my tank, and it's still a little tiny bit cloudy, as it's still cycling. I had a good algae bloom yesterday, a brown algae, which is your first algae cycle. Is brown, then green, and then the green settles in, and you start getting coralline algae, purple, blues, and so forth. Trying to avoid reds. Get reds algae, and it's slimy. It's not a good thing. So keep that in mind. You're really looking for brown first, and the brown probably maybe lasts a week and a half, and then you'll get a spurt of green. Very pretty, but it's a lot, and you want to continuously clean your tank and change the water. Don't change the water during that period of time. Just cycling through. You want that process to take place naturally. I'm big on natural. Okay, the ocean is a natural environment. I believe the home aquarium should be. So I try to reduce the amount of chemicals that I use to make the water quality better, such as dechlorinator. Alright, I'm going to redo that cold clip. So here's my tank. Again, I believe in natural environment. Don't like using chemicals to make the water quality better, such as dechlorinator, phosphate removers, things like that. That tends to, at some point in time, it'll unbalance your system. If you can do it naturally, as much as possible, using reverse osmosis water, using live rock, deep sand bed, you definitely want to use good substrate. Protein skimmers is wise. The only chemical filter that I actually use would be a carbon filter. That's more it can be natural, because the carbon itself is a natural element in the earth, and you probably won't find carbon in the ocean actually, but you'll find carbon as a natural rock. It's a porous rock that actually is a good filter. It captures a lot of the small tiny particles that your filtration system will miss. It also keeps your water nice and clear, and as well as remove smelly. That's how I am. I'm a visual person, so if I can look in my tank and see something's unbalanced, and then start making small adjustments. Not quick fixes, but small adjustments, to the water parameters to get the water where you want it to be. And again, if your water's smelly, that's going to let you know that you've got some buildup of waste. It's not being filtered properly. That smell will let you know, and if you don't get to it, you'll find out very soon what that's going to cause. A nasty algae bloom of stuff that you don't want. Hair algae, red slime algae. You could find a crash in your system, corals dying off, things like that. So pay attention to those things. Visual, you're looking for signs of cloudiness. You're looking for signs of different types of algae that you don't want, unwanted algae. Well, that's going to give you a good hint that something's off in your aquarium. Then you can do some tests, of water parameter tests, to find out what's going on. Phosphate test is a good one. Nitrates is a good one. Ammonia is a good one. Definitely want to know your calcium levels. That's very important. That's a power outage this morning. And you want to know your nitrite levels, stuff like that. So anyhow, as you see, my goby's out this morning. There he is, and pistol shrimp is doing work. There he goes. My daughter calls him Quartzy. Yep, pretty cool, huh? Yep, alright, and there's my clown. I don't know what my clown goblins are. Alright, so gotta go. Day 5. Thanks.